So let's stand at the top of the mat, have your feet slightly apart, soften your knees. And why not, let's begin by circling our wrists and just feel how hands are doing after this long weekend. How are the fingers doing? Give them a circle in both directions. A little bit of witch's fingers, perhaps. And why not drop the eyelids if that feels comfortable to you, and just focus in on the breath for a little bit as you circle the wrists. So deep breath in through the nose. And then deep breath out, perhaps out of the mouth, changing it up. Okay, letting your arms come down to your side. Let's circle the head, right ear to right shoulder. Chin down to chest. Left ear to left shoulder. And coming up and over. And then switching direction. And then coming back up to center, circling shoulders. So our practice is focusing on clarity for the entire month, but today and this week we're focusing on heart opening. Those two things go hand in hand, don't they? Open, soft, gentle heart helps us to get clear. Okay, and then as you inhale, let's take hands behind back, interlink fingers, press the arms away, open up the front of the chest as you look up. And then as you exhale, release the arms, wrap them around you as if you were giving yourself a hug. Drop the chin towards the chest and take a little moment to wriggle here. See if you can feel into the parts of the rib cage and the spine. And just notice which arm is on the top here. And then take your hands behind your back again, interlink your fingers, press the palms away, lifting up the heart. And then exhaling, coming forwards, and take the other arm over the top. So we're reversing. Little wriggle, it's like being in the playground pretending to smooch, isn't it? And then taking your arms down to your side. Noticing for yourself which foot is dominant, where are you placing most of your weight? Can you even that out a little bit with some awareness? As you inhale, let's do some heart circles. Inhale as you come forwards, rolling to the side and back. Over to the side and front. How is your body feeling? You may have carried on doing practices over the weekend and it might all feel completely brilliant. If, like me, you decided to take 3 days off and have a proper bank holiday, it might feel a little bit creaky. Change direction. And then let those circles come down to the hips. So moving slowly. I've had a barrage of people coming for massage who have got problems in the lower back, these hinge joints in the vertebrae, just the ones that sit above the sacrum. People seem to be having real problems, like changing direction, and I can only think it's a result of a year of sitting at kitchen tables working, not being in office desks or office chairs. It seems this lower back is really taking the pressure. So these hip circles are really valuable to keep that fluidity, to keep your awareness how it's doing. Okay, and then coming back to center. As you inhale, open your arms out to the side, lift your gaze, open up the front of your chest. Real opportunity to make the most of expanding the front of your heart. And then as you exhale, then slowly come forwards into a forward bend. And then inhale as you come back up again, opening the arms out to the side. Enjoying that stretch to the front of the chest, and then exhale, coming forwards, letting the stretch come to the back of the heart. Inhale as you come forwards, come up. And this time as you exhale, let's come and stay down. Hands come down to the floor, fingertips pressing into the floor. Knees bent, have a little wriggle, chin towards chest. Possibly the fingertips stay on the floor as you inhale and look forwards. And then as you take a nice deep exhale, see if you can take your hands flat to the floor. You probably need to bend your knees to do so. And you're going to step back into a high plank. Let's take sun salutation A. No need to reinvent the wheel. Hips are a little bit higher than you naturally want to go. They tend to want to go there. Just bring them a little bit higher. It helps for the shoulders. Soften the knees. Lower the hips, lower the heart. Nice big circles through the shoulders to give the neck some space as you inhale and come up. And exhale as you come down. Let's take a couple more of those cobras. You don't have to come high. Inhale as you come up. Let's remind ourselves of Mula Bandha, what's going on in the pelvis, and also the breath. Is there a nice Ujjayi breath as you move? Tuck the toes under, press through the hands. Let's take a very bent legged version of down dog. So knees are bent like 90 degrees. As you inhale, straighten the legs, let the heels drop towards the floor, and then as you exhale, bend the knees again. Push the sitting bones back. Inhale, straighten the legs. Exhale, bend the knees, push the sitting bones back. So play here with your breath for a little bit. Okay, inhale as you look forwards, step your feet up to your hands, and exhale as you fold into a forward bend. And inhale as you come all the way up. Reaching hands up above your head, take your hands to your heart center. Let's do that twice more. Inhale. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale as you look forwards. Exhale as you step back. Option to take chaturanga or to come lie on the floor. Inhale, cobra or up face dog. Exhale, down face dog. Stay playful in your down face dog. Those vertebrae, they're not hinge joints, I apologise, they're facet joints. Wrong word. Everybody seems to have sore facet joints at the moment. Okay, inhale as you look forward, step your feet to your hands, and exhale as you fold. Inhale as you come all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Third round, inhale. Exhale, forward bend. There's no need to lock your legs, nothing needs to be perfectly straight. Inhale as you look forwards. Exhale as you step back. Travelling down to the earth, taking your route, the way that suits you today, exhaling back. And the reason lower back is so key
to feeling well is because the nerves that run through those joints, those facet joints, are the ones that run down your legs and into your feet. So it's the whole of the lower half of your body that communicates through your lower back, which is why it's so monumental when that goes wrong. So we really want to cultivate space and fluidity and mobility. So take your time to wriggle, to feel, to just honour the miraculous nature of your body. So grateful for when it's working. Inhale as you step forwards and exhale as you fold. Inhale as you come all the way up and exhale, hands to heart. We'll go into classical salutation. Inhale, exhale, half lift. Inhale, exhale, right foot back. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, hands to the floor, stepping back, travelling down. Inhale to rise. Exhaling back. Right leg lifts. Right foot steps forward. Inhale to rise. And exhale, hands to the floor, feet come together. Inhaling all the way up. Exhaling, hands to heart. Other side. Inhale. Exhale. Half lift. Exhale, left foot back. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, hands to the floor, step back, travel through your vinyasa. Left foot rises on the inhale. Left foot forward on the exhale. Arms rise, inhale. And exhale, hands to floor, feet step together. Forward bend. Inhaling up. Exhaling, hands to heart. Let's go again. Inhale. Exhale. Half lift, inhale. Right foot leads, stepping back, exhale. Arms rise, inhale. Exhaling, stepping back, traveling to the earth. Inhaling to rise. Exhaling back. Right leg rises, inhale. Right foot forward, exhale. Inhaling up. And exhaling, hands to floor, feet together. Inhaling all the way up. Hands to heart. Left side, inhale. Exhale. Hear the sound of your breath, inhale. Left leg back. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, hands to floor, stepping back. Inhale, up face dog, cobra. Exhale, down face dog. Left foot rises, inhale. Exhaling, left foot forward. Inhale, arms rise.
And exhale, hands to floor, step your feet together, fold. Inhaling all the way up. Hands to heart. Hopefully you're feeling a little bit more fluid now. We're going to go into dancer sequence. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, seated chair pose. So bend the knees, come down low, tuck the tailbone under. Not many people love this pose, it has to be said. Take your breath. Remind yourself of Mula Bandha. Listen to the sound of your Ujjayi breath. Folding on the next exhale. Half lift as you inhale. As you exhale, stepping both feet back. Chaturanga. Up face dog. And down face dog. Left foot turns, right foot comes forward. Inhale, arms rise, bend that front knee. Take a moment to find your breath. And remind yourself of your foundation, which is the parts of your body that press into the floor. Push them down. Then open your arms wide as we come into Virabhadrasana B. Probably that front knee can bend a little deeper. Inhale, take a reverse. And let's take a few breaths here. Perhaps this top arm, I quite like bending the elbow, holding onto my left ear. Gives me a little extra stretch. What happens if you do explore bending that front knee a bit more? What about if you lean your head into your hand? What kind of wriggle is helpful to you here? Inhale, return, Virabhadrasana B. Look out over the middle finger on the right hand. Drop the right hand down to the inside of the right foot. Sweep the left arm overhead. Sink the hips low towards the floor. Probably they can come lower. And try to look up towards the ceiling rather than down towards the floor. But keep the chin tucked in. It's not unusual for the front of the throat to really open up here. So just tuck the chin in and it gives a bit of protection. You want the back of your neck to have some space. Okay. Inhale, reach the left hand up. Let's straighten the right leg so we come into a version of Trikonasana. Now this top shoulder can sometimes accidentally tumble towards the floor. So if that's true for you, lift up through the shoulder, even if that means this bottom hand has to come away from the floor. No problem. Let it come away from the floor. We're trying to open our heart, not close our heart. Inhale, we're going to reverse. So right hand comes high. And then exhale, we're going to windmill our hands. Either side of the right foot, we're going to step back. Chaturanga. Up face dog. Down face dog. Take a little wriggle. Explore bending and straightening the legs. Be sure the back feels happy. And when you're ready, right foot turns, left foot steps forward. Inhale, Virabhadrasana A. Arms either side of ears, palms turn to face each other. Hips down towards the earth. Opening your arms wide. Coming into Virabhadrasana B, looking out across the middle finger on the left hand. Drop the hips lower. Back hand drops down. Inhale as you sweep the left arm up. Either the hand stays high or you bend the elbow. Just wrap your hand around your right ear. Do whatever wriggle is needed to make some space. Inhale, returning to Virabhadrasana B. Maybe the front knee can bend a little deeper. Inhale. As you exhale, drop the right hand down to the inside of the left foot. Sorry, left hand and left foot. Inhale as the right arm comes up and over. Now remember, the chin tucks in and then the head turns, looking up rather than down. Inhale, reach the right hand up, straighten that front leg, coming into Trikonasana. If this top shoulder is tumbling, allow yourself to come up taller. Let this top shoulder lift you. Recognize your foundation here. Inhale as you reverse, so left hand rises. And exhale, windmill the hands to the floor, stepping back, traveling down. Inhaling as you come up, and exhaling as you go back, down dog. Now from here, we're going to come down to the mat. So inhale, reach the right leg up high. Exhale, bend the knee, bring it forwards. We're going to come into pigeon. Hands either side of that front knee. Wriggling yourself around. Inhale to sit up. Exhale to come forward. Full head to the floor. Good morning, hips. So this pose, if it's not giving you any pressure on your knee, then it is a really fantastic pose for the lower back. Probably the most supportive pose for the sciatic nerve, which is often the nerve that causes all the grief of sciatica, obviously. Okay, and then coming back up onto your hands. Tuck the toes under of the back foot, push through the hands, come back to the down dog. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, left knee comes forward. Come up onto fingertips. Have a little wriggle. And as you exhale, come forwards. So there's masses of space for wriggling here. Don't feel that you have to take a pose, make a shape and then stay there. It's a continuum. The pose is ever evolving, ever shape-shifting. Coming back up onto your hands. Tuck the toes under of the foot that's behind you. Push into your hands. Come back into down dog. And then drop into your knees. We're going to come and lie down on our backs. So knees are bent. Lying down on your back. Walk your shoulders away from your ears. Bring your arms either side of your body with your palms facing downwards. Your fingertips can just brush against the backs of your heels. Take a nice inhale. As you exhale, let the knees push away from you and the hips will slowly follow. You might even walk your shoulder blades in a little closer. Maybe the upper arms walk a little closer. Maybe you interlink fingers. So you can press the arms into the floor, and that's going to support you as your chest moves towards your chin. But you can still breathe, you're not suffocating yourself. And then release the hands.
Lower yourself slowly down and hug your knees into your chest. Perfect moment for happy baby if you want to take your hands inside your knees and catch your feet. Stacking your heels above your knees and rocking from side to side. So from here, you can choose. You can either bring your feet back down and take a full wheel, which is commonly known as the bridge, if that's something that feels good to you. But if you're feeling a little bit like the Tin Man from The Wizard of Oz today, then I would suggest maybe just repeating supported bridge pose. So take your feet down, have your arms either side of you. Walk your shoulder blades beneath you again. Press your knees away so your hips rise. Interlink your fingers. It just depends how fluid your spine is feeling, and this is an early morning practice, so it's not usually the time to throw yourself into shapes that aren't feeling instantly nourishing. Okay, and then release the arms. Lower yourself down. Hug your knees into your chest. And rock your way back up to sitting. I hope that feels better and that you have an amazing Tuesday, and I'll see you tomorrow for some meditation. Take care.